And let's remember now, Samoa Joe's been using an MMA style in his matches, and Kurt Angle had been rumored to be talking to UFC folks for a while and had an interest in MMA. And we know what an elite level amateur wrestler he was. And they're even going to have Kurt do some media interviews where he's sort of insinuating there's going to be some realism here. There is going to be some parts of this that are going to be a real fight. We even see video of Kurt training with no boots on. He's got his hands and feet taped up. He's got his singlet pulled down. It looks very MMA. I mean, this is leaning into the realism. And by the way, once upon a time, maybe all that wouldn't have worked. But MMA really got put on the map with the Ultimate Fighter in 2005. So here we are 3 years later. People are much more familiar with jujitsu and striking and just MMA as a whole. And they fight in an octagon, and you guys have a six-sided ring. There are similarities here, are there not?
And Kurt, it's you know, what is not just Kurt, any talent, what's the best way to succeed? And it is, without question, play an extension of your own personality. Hyper focus on a thread that you can dial into, that you, not only the audience believes, you actually believe it at first. It's not that much of a stretch. Kurt had been at the highest level in shooting. You know, maybe it's amateur wrestling. Now this was going to be MMA. So him playing this role was really an extension of his personality. You know, who knows if Kurt in, you know, would have been 10 years, how would you say this, younger. Just think if he had won the 2004 Olympics. Hypothetically saying, if he won the gold medal instead of 96, 2004, and come out of that and him and Dana White hooked up and, okay, my body's fresh enough, this, that, whatever it is, he's dialed into striking and you know, ups his game and all the other facets of the arts outside of outside of wrestling. Who knows? Just the timing wasn't there for it. But as it relates to this story, the people bought into it. And Joe's aggressive nature when he came in, especially kind of on his dominant undefeated streak, that's what Joe did. Strikes, submissions. That was playing an extension of Samoa Joe as well.